Most men don't lose women because they're boring. They lose women because they're too available. Right now, you're probably doing what you were told was right. You text back fast. You explain yourself. You try to be clear. You show interest early. And somehow, she pulls back. Replies slow down. Energy shifts. Attraction fades. That confusion you feel, that quiet frustration, it's not random. You're killing desire without realizing it. Modern dating didn't reward honesty the way you were promised. It rewarded emotional discipline. It rewarded restraint. It rewarded men who can sit in discomfort without chasing relief. Most men can't do that. They talk when silence would work. They pursue when patience would win. They explain when mystery would attract. And here's the uncomfortable part. Women don't feel sexual desire for men who remove all tension. They feel it for men who hold it. If you've ever thought, I did everything right, so why did she lose interest? This video is for you, because once you see what actually triggers sexual attraction, you'll realize you've been standing in your own way. And that ends today. 1. Men think making her comfortable creates attraction. It doesn't. Comfort feels safe. Sexual desire feeds on tension. Most men rush to remove uncertainty. They clarify intentions. They explain feelings. They lock things down early. They believe security makes her relax into attraction. Instead, it puts her to sleep. In modern dating, comfort is abundant. Attention is cheap. Validation is everywhere. What's rare is emotional contrast. When you make everything predictable, her nervous system has nothing to respond to. No edge, no curiosity, no pull. That's why being nice often gets you ghosted. Not because kindness is bad, but because you used it to eliminate tension. Sexual attraction needs friction. Not chaos, not drama, but uncertainty paired with control. Most men misunderstand this and swing too far. They either overcomfort or try to act cold and detached. Both fail. The shift is subtle. You stop filling silence. You stop over-explaining. You let moments hang. You allow her to feel something unresolved. You don't rush to fix it. This isn't manipulation. It's emotional leadership. When you're calm inside discomfort, she feels it. When you don't chase clarity, curiosity grows. When you don't rush intimacy, desire does. The man who can sit in tension without breaking it is the man she starts thinking about when she's alone. And that's where things really change. 2. Men think sharing everything builds connection. It doesn't. Oversharing kills intrigue. It's the fastest way to become predictable. You've been trained to open up too soon, to tell her your story, to reveal your emotions, to explain your intentions. You think vulnerability builds trust. It builds friendship, not desire. Sexual attraction thrives on not knowing. A little tension, a little curiosity, a little, what's he thinking? Modern women are bombarded with men who overshare. They swipe, they chat, they reveal it all. And it all feels familiar, boring, safe. To trigger desire, you need mystery. Not secrets for the sake of deception, but space for her imagination. The behavioral shift is simple. Talk less about yourself. Reveal your life in layers, not paragraphs. Let her wonder what's behind your calm, confident exterior. You'll see how she leans in. She asks questions. She seeks your attention instead of you chasing hers. The moment you stop oversharing, she starts thinking about you more than texting you. And here's the thing most men miss. The less predictable you are, the more magnetic you become. When you master this, she won't just like you. She'll feel a pull she can't explain. And that pull leads to everything else. 3. Men think persistence proves interest. It doesn't. Chasing, texting, calling, all in the name of showing care, suffocates desire. Modern dating gives her options. If you push too hard, she feels trapped. Her brain goes into defense mode. Attraction drops. Most men don't realize this. They double down. They send more texts. They explain why she should respond. They overplan dates. All of it screams insecurity. The truth? Confidence is silent. It lets her choose you freely. It doesn't beg. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't explain. The behavioral shift is radical. Stop texting just to get a reply. Stop chasing validation. Let her feel the absence of your attention. When you remove pressure, she begins to notice what she's missing. She begins to seek your presence. She begins to wonder why you didn't bend over backward. Sexual desire grows in space, not suffocation. It thrives on challenge, not reassurance. The man who can step back, who can withhold without fear, becomes irresistible. And once she feels that pull, she starts leaning in, wanting to earn your attention. But most men never learn this. They give everything away and wonder why she drifts away. The shift is uncomfortable, but that discomfort, it's exactly what makes her crave you. 4. Men think giving her all their attention makes them attractive. It doesn't. Modern women are flooded with attention. Texts, likes, DMs, compliments. It's endless. If you match that with constant availability, you're invisible in the noise. Most men don't realize attraction isn't about quantity. It's about selective attention. The more you give, the less she values it. The more you chase, the less she respects it. Here's the shift. Prioritize yourself first. Be engaged in your life. Have your own rhythm, your own energy. Text her, but make it meaningful. Show interest, but don't hand it all away. Scarcity isn't manipulation, it's magnetic presence. She notices when she has to earn your focus. She feels the pull of a man who isn't always there. The result? Her curiosity spikes. Her desire grows. She wonders what you're doing. She wants your attention more than ever. Stop being her default. Stop filling every moment. Stop waiting for her signal. Start being the man who holds value, because when she has to earn you, you become unforgettable. And once she's chasing a piece of your world, everything else, the texts, the dates, the intimacy, falls into place. But few men ever discover this. Most keep giving and losing. The key is simple. Control your attention. 5. Men panic when she goes quiet. They think silence is rejection. It isn't. Most men feel the urge to fill every gap. Text immediately. Explain themselves. Check in constantly. Here's the truth. Silence creates tension, and tension drives desire. Modern women are used to constant noise. If you respond to every ping, you're predictable. If you chase every pause, you lose control. You become just another option. The behavioral shift is simple. Learn to sit in silence. Let moments breathe. Resist the urge to chase or clarify. Allow her brain to do the work of curiosity and attraction. This isn't ignoring. It's holding your ground with confidence. It's letting her wonder. It's letting her feel the absence of what she wants. When you master this, she notices. She thinks about you more. She texts first. She leans in emotionally and physically. Most men fail here. They give the power to the next message, the next reply. They surrender control to fear. You take it back. You embrace silence. You let desire grow in the gaps you leave. And the more comfortable you become with this discomfort, the more magnetic you become. She won't even realize why she's drawn to you. She'll just know she needs you. And that need? It's exactly what fuels attraction every time. Make her want what she can't have, and that's when attraction skyrockets. 5. Men panic when she goes quiet. They think silence is rejection. It isn't. Most men feel the urge to fill every gap. Text immediately. Explain themselves. Check in constantly. Here's the truth. Silence creates tension, and tension drives desire. Modern women are used to constant noise. If you respond to every ping, you're predictable. If you chase every pause, you lose control. You become just another option. The behavioral shift is simple. Learn to sit in silence. Let moments breathe. Resist the urge to chase or clarify. Allow her brain to do the work of curiosity and attraction. This isn't ignoring. It's holding your ground with confidence. It's letting her wonder. It's letting her feel the absence of what she wants. When you master this, she notices. She thinks about you more. She texts first. She leans in emotionally and physically. Most men fail here. They give the power to the next message, the next reply. They surrender control to fear. You take it back. You embrace silence. You let desire grow in the gaps you leave. And the more comfortable you become with this discomfort, the more magnetic you become. She won't even realize why she's drawn to you. She'll just know she needs you. And that need? It's exactly what fuels attraction every time. 6. Men think agreeing with everything builds connection. It doesn't. Most men avoid conflict. They nod. They accommodate. They let her win every argument. They believe harmony equals attraction. It doesn't. It equals friendship. Sexual desire grows with emotional challenge. Not drama, not manipulation, but subtle tension. A man who holds his stance. A man who has opinions. A man who isn't afraid to disagree respectfully. The behavioral shift is clear. Speak your mind. Set boundaries. Stand for what matters to you. Disagree without being combative. Let her see a man with spine, not just words. When you do this, she feels respect. She feels value. She feels magnetic tension she can't ignore. Most men think challenging a woman pushes her away. It does. If you argue, panic, or beg, it pulls her in. If you lead with confidence and calm. This is uncomfortable for men who crave approval. But it's exactly what women crave and desire. A man who can challenge her while staying grounded becomes unforgettable. He's the one she talks about to her friends. He's the one she thinks about alone. And once she feels that pull, every interaction gains electricity. Every text, every glance, loaded with anticipation. Challenge isn't aggression. It's magnetic confidence. And mastering it, it separates the men women want from the men they forget. 7. Men think being reliable and consistent builds attraction. It doesn't, at least not sexually. Most men follow a routine, same messages, same jokes, same weekend plans. They think stability equals desire. It equals comfort. And comfort, as we've seen, kills sexual tension. Modern women crave unpredictability, but controlled unpredictability. Not chaos, not drama. A man who can surprise, intrigue, and lead without being reckless. The behavioral shift is subtle, but powerful. Mix up your energy. Change your routines. Introduce small, unexpected moments. A playful text at the right time. An adventurous plan instead of the usual dinner. A confident detour from the expected. When you do this, she's engaged. Her brain lights up. Her emotions spike. She begins to look forward to every interaction, not just tolerate them. Predictable men are ignored. Unpredictable men are chased. And here's the hidden truth. You don't need drama to be unpredictable. You need presence. You need choice. You need to show her life with you is different. The man who balances mystery, challenge, and unpredictability doesn't just get attention. He commands it. She doesn't just like you. She anticipates you. And once she starts anticipating, desire becomes inevitable. You'll see why most men never trigger real sexual attraction, because they play it safe. But you won't. 8. Men think talking and planning builds connection. It doesn't. Most men spend weeks texting. They debate where to meet. They over-explain every step. They think effort equals desire. It doesn't. It equals obligation. Women are drawn to men who act decisively, not men who hesitate, not men who overplan, men who take control, make choices, and lead experiences. The behavioral shift is simple. Decide the plan. Set the time. Take the initiative. Don't ask for permission at every step. Don't over-justify your choices. When you do this, she relaxes. She follows your lead. She experiences the thrill of being with a man in control. Most men avoid action because they fear rejection. But hesitation kills desire faster than a no ever could. Desire comes from confidence in movement, from momentum, from knowing exactly where you're going and inviting her along. The man who moves, decides, and leads becomes magnetic. Women don't just like him. They crave the adventure he represents. Action isn't arrogance, it's clarity, it's purpose, it's attraction you can see, feel, and respond to. And once you step into that energy, she won't just want to be around you, she'll want to be with you. Everything else, the texts, the games, the tension, works because of this. This is the final piece most men never grasp, and mastering it turns desire from fleeting into unstoppable. You now see the truth most men never face. Attraction isn't about being nice, predictable, or available. It's about holding tension, creating mystery, and leading with confidence. When you apply these shifts, comfort with silence, selective attention, controlled unpredictability, decisive action, you take control of your dating life, you stop chasing, you stop over-explaining, you start drawing her in. This isn't magic, it's understanding human desire and using it consciously. The power was in your hands all along. Now, when she notices you, thinks about you, and wants you, it won't be by chance. It'll be because you became the man she can't ignore. Step into that power, own it, and watch desire follow.